You're sitting on the shoulder of Highway 53. Your airbags have deployed. Your ears are ringing. And before the tow truck even shows up, your phone starts buzzing. An insurance adjuster wants a quick recorded statement. Maybe even a billboard lawyer's office somehow already has your name. Here's the problem. The crash just happened, but the insurance company is already building a case. And if you say the wrong thing in the first 48 hours, it can cost you thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you've been in a wreck here in western Wisconsin, you don't need pressure. You need clear direction from a Crosse Car Accident Lawyer who actually understands how Wisconsin auto accident laws work, from comparative negligence to uninsured motorist coverage, and how insurance companies operate in this region. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 things to do after a lacrosse car accident. I've been handling serious injury cases in western Wisconsin for more than 20 years. I've taken cases to trial against major insurance companies, and I've seen what works and what costs people their case. Let's break this down into 3 things you need to know. Number 1, after a crash in La Crosse, whether it's on I-90, Highway 16, Losey Boulevard, or a rural La Crosse County road, information is everything. Here's what you should gather as soon as possible after the accident. The full crash report from the responding agency, usually the La Crosse Police Department or the La Crosse County Sheriff. Photos of all vehicles before they're repaired or scrapped. Names and contact information of witnesses. Your own insurance policy, especially the declarations page. Now here's what you should not do. Do not give a recorded statement to the other driver's insurance company without understanding your rights and your injuries. Adjusters are trained to ask questions that minimize your claim. Even simple statements like, "I'm okay," can be used against you later. Wisconsin follows comparative negligence rules. That means if they can argue you were partially at fault, even 20% or 30%, your recovery gets reduced by that percentage. Information matters. Number 2, a lot of people think a case is about fixing the vehicle. It's not. It's about how the crash affected your body, your work, and your life. After a lacrosse car accident, here's what truly drives value. Medical diagnosis and documentation, lost wages or reduced earning capacity, future medical care, pain, suffering, and loss of normal life. Soft tissue injuries can turn into chronic pain. Concussions can show up days later. Back injuries sometimes require surgery months or even years down the road. If you settle too early, before you understand the full medical picture, you can't go back and reopen the claim. Insurance companies know this. That's why they often move quickly with a small offer. Number 3, this is where most people get caught unprepared. In western Wisconsin auto accident cases, there may be the at-fault driver's liability coverage, your own insured or underinsured motorist coverage, medical payments coverage, sometimes umbrella policies. If the driver who hit you only carries minimum limits, your own policy may be critical. Most people don't even know what coverage they've purchased. A serious lacrosse car accident lawyer will review every available policy, not just the obvious one. Because if there's $300,000 in coverage available instead of $50,000, that changes everything. Now, what about hiring a lawyer? Here's the straight answer. Not every crash needs a lawyer. If it's minor property damage and no injury, you can handle it and move on. But if you have ongoing medical treatment, missed work, a disputed liability case, or a serious injury diagnosis, you are in insurance company territory, and they have lawyers. The question is whether you do as well. Most personal injury cases in Wisconsin are handled on a contingency fee basis. That means the lawyer only gets paid if there is a recovery. The consultations are free, so there's no reason not to at least talk to an attorney before making a decision. But the key is hiring someone local, someone who understands La Crosse County juries, local medical providers, and how western Wisconsin insurers evaluate claims. After a La Crosse car accident, your job is simple. Get medical care, preserve evidence, and don't rush into a settlement. And make decisions based on facts, not pressure. Insurance companies move fast. You don't have to. Stay safe out there.